What is the most violent death, the most pathetic death a person can encounter in his lifetime? The answer will be quite startling. It will be equally worrying. It will be equally astonishing. The answer is the disease rabies, caused by rhabdovirus. Now, how does the human population gets infected with this particular disease which otherwise belongs to the animal kingdom? The answer is these rabid animals or these rabies infected animals in their ferocious state, or we can call it the furious state, their aggressive state, or in their final stages of the infection, inflict bites on humans. These bites are wounds, and via the wounds, the viral load enters the body and spreads very rapidly, just like a bullet train, and travels towards the central nervous system. Once the viral load reaches your brain, that is the central nervous system, there is no escape route. The patient has a very, very violent death. The sudden cessation of breathing, sudden respiratory cardio failure, hallucination, hydrophobia, extreme fatigue, exhaustion, paralysis leading to coma are some of the very few symptoms leading to death in this particular disease. During the final stages, the patient is almost like a dog, sans a tail, barking and spitting around, put into complete isolation because the fluids which the patient spits out is equally infectious as the rabid bite. The patient is aloof, all alone, fighting for his life in a very extreme state with a time period of just 14 to 21 days. The patient gets the most gruesome death a human can encounter in a lifetime. Recently, this particular disease is in news. 3 very young children from the southern state of Kerala succumbed to this disease even though they were vaccinated. Now here I've used the word vaccinated. Now before going ahead, I would like to tell you that the Government of India has a very strategic elimination program under Sustainable Developmental Goals for this particular disease by 2030. And we carry forward the WHO recommended 5-dose planner of vaccination against the disease. Coming back to the storyline. Why these little children died even though they were vaccinated? Why did they die? A very traumatic, a very violent death. The reason is 2. Number 1, the first aid when the disease is inflicted into your body. The disease inflicted means when you get a bite by a rabid animal. The wound, as per WHO guidelines and experts, has to be washed with virucides or simply by soap and water, flushing in and out for approximately 15 minutes, not less than that, so that the viral load on the superficial area of the bite is shed off. If it is on the upper limb, the nose, the face, the neck, the spinal area, one needs to be more alert. The first aid mechanism should be profoundly followed. Next, and the most important pointer which here I would like to notify is that if a person or if a child has a bite inflicted on the upper torso, the face, the hand, the upper limb, the chest, he or she should not be given just a shot of vaccine and told to go home. He should be kept under observation, under monitoring in the hospital itself. Any small indication of the viral load getting aggressive should be closely monitored. There are many countries which follow this regime. India too should help follow this regime, seeing to the violent death, even though when little children are vaccinated. Next important point in this particular genre which I would like to highlight is that the primary health centers as well as the staff there at times are not very much trained enough to give the vaccination which is purely intradermal. You need a bit more of experience, good hand-wise experience and strategy while administering this particular vaccine in a body. Alert is when you are cautious. Cautious is when you know the strategy. The strategy is first aid followed by close monitoring. Both of them, when they go together, simply helps in cutting off this disease in a very, very importantly good way. Remember, the death is what matters more. A silent death is much better than a violent death.